Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Trey Lyles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Barrett, and it's Murray in a two-guard. Now, here's Barrett. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Olynyk. It's hauled in by Zubac. And now, here's Hazonia. Barrett covering. Pass to Smith. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Barrett. And the rejection by Zubac. Saric outside. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Dort, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And both free throws good for Zubac. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Murray outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles with the screen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Smith outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Saric on the 3 off target. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen by Saric. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Hazonia. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last time, 14 points for him. Barrett for 3. Saric grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hazonia on the wing. In the corner, Smith with it. And he makes that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
So both teams making some changes here. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Zubac. There's the double team with Dort. Here's Perkichin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by a point. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output. He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Brandon Clark is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Smith finds Bogdanovic. Smith sets the pick for Bogdanovic. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Tries from 7. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Perkichin, defended by Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Fires from 14. That one's not going to go. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Brooks covering. Pass to Perkichin. Bogdanovic looking around. Off target from outside. Bogdanovic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Barrett the pass to Olynyk. The layup off target.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Perkichin passes to Bogdanovic. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. .54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Crops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. And you take a look at this home team. Third best record here in the early going. Here's Zubac. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Azania. Zubac with it. Olynyk is covering. Will it go? And that one is good from Zubac. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Murray with the bounce pass. Alexander Walker passes to Murray. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
They set the pick. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
For the East, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the visiting team.
Their offense is...
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac out there. Smith is out there with Hazonia. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Wiles. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Wiles got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Zubac. Makes it off the glass. Zubac has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Smith against Murray. Zubac kicks to Smith. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Murray outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. And the rejection by Zubac. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Smith. And here is Hazonia. Pass to Šarić for the tie. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Šarić has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Šarić grabs the board.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
pass to Smith for the lead. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 9 points for Smith.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. Out to the wing. It's Clark with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dort to screen on Bogdanovich. Barrett the pass to Dort. Deep 2 from Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. There's the 3. No good there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Clark, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Buries it from three-point range. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Lyons. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Perkacek. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Wiles. It's Barrett on the wing. And it goes down 2 points.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
From 12 feet out, Murray, no good.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Smith kicks to Zubac. Here's Sharp. Sinks the triple.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Smith, it drops.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And what a shot from Gilgeous Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Gilgeous Alexander hits them both. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Outside, Barrett. Can't get the 3 to fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Wembanyama. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Sarr, and it's Risache in at the small forward position. Pass to Hayes. Here's Sarr, guarded by Aldama. Here's Risache. Lets the three fly. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Diaz. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Fournier. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hayes misses. Now here's Aldama. Six to shoot. Pass to Diaz. Launches it from deep. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Here's Sarr. And here's Hayes. Here's Sarr. Right side, Wembanyama. Over Hernan Gomez. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Diaz. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Aldama outside. Coulibaly defending. No good with a layup. Outside Fournier. Pass to Gobert. From deep, Wembanyama knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Rudy Gobert on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Coulibaly defending. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Coulibaly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Rubio. No points yet. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Coulibaly with it. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the game. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Risache out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Here's Risache. Yet to see a basket. Out to the wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, Risache is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the home team now. They trail by 6. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Pass to Risache. Outside Koulibaly. Now here's Batum. Here's Risache. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Yabusele. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Outside Rubio to the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
Gobert with a screen on Rubio. Pass to Gobert. And here's Koulibaly. Drops in the layup for 2. Koulibaly's got 7 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A minute 58 left in the half. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Gobert. Now Batum. Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hernan Gomez with it. Here's Rubio. Drains the triple. Rubio's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .116 left to play in the second quarter. Now Hayes. He's scoreless. The 3 from Risache. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Picked by Aldama. Shot from the wing. Diaz can't get it to go. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Risache. Nice jump shot. Risache's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Aldama. Just 4 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 9.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Wembanyama. Over Hernan Gomez. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
Taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
We got Risache, Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Hayes in at the point. Now here's Fournier. No made baskets yet. The three from Risache gets the three to fall.
I love how competitive this kid Risache is, coming right back with his own triple.
They've got Hayes, Sarr out there with Risache. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. The shot from the low post is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
And Hayes sticking with his shot that time. The defense closing in around him.
And he sinks the second. Shooting about 56% in this one. Sarr out there with Risache. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, #1. Second is Rudy Gobert.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
Come to me.
Here's Diaz. Fournier covering. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Sarr for 3. Can't get it to drop. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Diaz. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Back to Hayes. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Hayes working off the ball. Some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
Pass to Diaz. It's rebounded by Risache.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Aldama. Still without a bucket. Here's Diaz. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Pass to Aldama. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Diaz can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Sarr. Now here's Fournier. The three from Risache. Drops in the three. Risache's got 10 points.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Diaz. Jump shot is good that time. Diaz has got his second basket of the night. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert, and a Giabaselli in at the 4. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Rubio to the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Here's Jang. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Rubio. Now Hernan Gomez. Three-pointer. Jang pulls it in. Here's Batum. Batum sets a screen. Here's Coulibaly. Knocks it down from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Hayes. Here's Wembanyama. And he can't get that one.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Sinks the tray. 22 points for him.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Here's the pick. Fournier for 3. Fires in the triple. Fournier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Five to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Hernan Gomez. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Hayes.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. To the inside.
Found it! Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Wembanyama. Goes up from the top of the key, and he nails that one right through the heart.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Wembanyama, pass to Hayes. Here's Rizachet. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
The most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Gilgeous Alexander. Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Murray in at the two-guard spot.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Lyles kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Dort, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Dort finds Barrett. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the screen. The three-pointer, no good. gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his 3-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Dort. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brooks kicks to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Clark sets a screen for Murray. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now here's Murray. Last game we saw him score 13. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 6 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And after just 1 quarter of play. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the point guard. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Brandon Clark is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Back to Teodosic. They set the screen to the right side. From deep, Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Clark against Jokic. Here's the floater. No good from Clark. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bucket is good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And here's Jokic after the 3-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks with no one around. And the 3-ball is good. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jokic. Jokic makes the defense look helpless. Whoa!
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Murray, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On Friday and then on Sunday, Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Murray kicks to Lyles. Back to Murray. Pass to Barrett. And here is Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's Teodosic. And he comes up with the deuce. Teodosic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Inside, and it's Lyles in the corner. No good on the triple. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jokic with the screen on Murray. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. 29 seconds left here in the second. Hits it from three-point range.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
20 seconds left in the first half. And it's denied. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Murray, no good. And here's Jokic. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
And how about we move it on? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Bogdanovic looking around. Jokic sets the screen for Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Olynyk. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range. Olynyk's got himself on the board with three there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the three ball. 8 points for him.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. Now Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Comes up empty down low.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Here's Murray. Can't hit from 12.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Jokic with a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovic. And it's Jokic in the corner. Fires the three. And Bogdanovic hits from deep.
And when Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Murray with the bounce pass. Olynyk, a screen on Bogdanovic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovic, over to the wing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Alexander Walker. Murray outside. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Bogdanovic with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Puts up a deep three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 9. And time to step aside quickly, but... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
And that one misses. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Letterich. Brooks grabs the board. Impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Alexander Walker. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one. Here's Teodosic. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Teodosic kicks to Jokic. Drives to the hoop. This one for three. Trains the three-pointer.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard.
Timeout.
This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Miles sets a screen for Gilgeous Alexander. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Back to Jokic. Launches it. And he's good on the three ball.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Wiles. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Murray surveying the D. Lets the three fly. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from three.
.130 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jokic draws the double. Pass to Bogdanovic. The high post shot, and that one drops for him.
And if you let Bogdanovic square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
For three, Murray. And that one is off. Outside, Bogdanovic. Jokic with it. Shoots over Olynyk. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Barrett setting a pick for Lyles. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Drained for 2 points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never...
Yes.
Big men, grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Rizachet. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. A nice shot by Smith.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Rizachet's got his second basket on the night.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
Fournier against Smith. Pass to Šarić. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Zubac. Smith outside. Šarić down low. Shoots over Sarr. Šarić shot is off.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Fournier. It's rebounded by Zubac.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubats. Fade away. No luck on that one.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Hayes. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Timeout. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Here's Perkichin. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Big man coming through. I love seeing Sarr punch it home like this.
Pass to Zubats. Fades back. Man, that one's good.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Sarr. Sinks that one from the post. Sarr's got 7.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Now here's Smith. Koulibaly defending. Here's Smith. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. He's out there with Risachet. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Risachet. Batum with a screen on Bogdanovic. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Perkichin. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Bogdanovic. And that one's on target from the wing.
Smart move feeding Bogdanovic here. A guy who is ready to fire off a shot at any moment.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Here's Rupert. Pass to Koulibaly. And to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Great look there, but off target.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The three. He buries it from three. A minute 58 left to play in the half. Now here's Batum. Not a lot of room. Pass to Gobert. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Here's Perkichin. A minute 37 left in the second period. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. The shot from 20 feet out. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Wow, Wembanyama running the floor.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Pass to Azonia. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Hayes. No points so far. Here's Azonia. Fournier covering. Pass to Azonia. Here's Perkichin. Here's Azonia. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes, but Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Pass to Zubats. Smith inside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but...
And now let's... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Rizachet. Wembanyama against Zubats. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Smith no good. Here's Rizachet, covered by Smith. Hit his foot. It's being called a kicked ball. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Azonia. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the inside. Zubac passes to Šarić. 4 on the clock. Smith. Count that one. Smith's got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Fournier. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Azonia. There's the 3. Buries it from 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Rizachet. To the wing on the left. Sarr passes to Fournier. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Smith outside. Wembanyama against Zubac. Pass to Azonia for the lead. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Rizachet. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Out left to the wing. Smith outside. Pass to Azonia. Back to Smith. Zubac with a screen on Fournier. Smith no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Sarr. Doesn't go that time. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. Back to Smith. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And the shot's good.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
One second left. It's off. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. We've got Nicholas Batum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward. To the right side. Pass to Batum. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Coulibaly. Nails the baby hook.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but yeah, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Perkichin. And down it goes. 2 points.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
So both teams changing it up here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Shots good by Saric.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Wembanyama, high post. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Saric. Puts up a three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Fournier, the pass to Sarr. Here's Rizachet. He drops it from range.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot that makes no sense.
Now here's Saric. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Hayes. Inside, Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now Smith. Over Fournier. Smith no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Wembanyama no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Sarr. Outside Fournier.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. Smith no good. Here's Sarr. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Looking to win the run. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Pass to Saric. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Šarić for 3. Laces one from 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
Connect from downtown. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up.
Coming right down to it. Finish line is in sight. The playoffs are within sight. The warmer weather, I think, signals that the playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah, Kevin, that's exactly right. And neither team here needs any extra motivation in this one. You want as high a seed as possible in the postseason. You want as many of these crucial games to be played in your own building.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jamal Murray, Trey Lyles out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Olynyk in at center. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Giddey. With the teardrop. And here's Mills from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot's good by Mills.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, here's Lyles. Gilgeous-Alexander uses the glass to finish the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Mills. It's a 5-point game. Out to the right wing. And here is Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Just 5 to shoot. Mills can't hit. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Mills. Murray. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. Ingles finds Giddey. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Murray outside. Wiggins kicks to Dort. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that ties it up.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Simmons dishes to Mills. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 4. Mills with it. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Mills has got 8 points. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Wiggins. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Clock at 6. Alexander Walker passes to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
There's Green with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Josh Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Daniels. And it's Baines in at the center, walking down the middle. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Barrett. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Dort in at the 3. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
We've got Aaron Baines. Daniels out there with Simmons. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Green in at the small forward. And Simmons kicks to Green. Back to Simmons. Pass to Ingles. Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Wiggins is out there with Clark. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Barrett at shooting guard.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. On the wing, Daniels. Simmons with it. Picked up by Barrett. Barrett against Simmons. And that one, good. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now? And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Simmons against Murray. Simmons can't get it to go. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Thibault. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Daniels. Simmons with it. Thibault for 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. And coach, this guy, Matisse Thibault. He really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thibault's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. Ingles finds Mills, and there it is for him. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Dort wide open, bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shots good by Mills.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Brooks, the pass to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the paint. Landale with the bucket. Landale's got his second bucket of the night.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And so we conclude the first half. They're up by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back, folks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome,
everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
And now and that concludes.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Patty Mills.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And they pick up 2. And it's 8 points for R.J. Barrett.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Ingles kicks to Exum. 3-pointer connects from 3-point range.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Pass to Barrett. Over Exum. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett's got 10 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Mills with it. Lyles there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And it's good for 2.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16th and 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Murray. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Murray's got his second bucket.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Exum in the corner. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. Playing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Simmons, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Really left alone that time. Mills has got 7 points for the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett over Daniels. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green taking his time here. From down in the low post, it goes. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray, and he's good on the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move had his man grabbing for air.
And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 9. And we're coming right. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Lyles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Dort in at the small forward position.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, Daniels has good length. So this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
There's a screen. Here's Murray. And the shot goes in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Bible on the wing. Misses the three.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Murray with it. Back to Alexander Walker. Over Daniels. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And good that time.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Murray against Giddey. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Murray with the bounce pass. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Mills passes to Landale. Pass to Giddey. Here's Exum. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight. Olynyk, a screen on Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Mills. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Exum. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Giddey. Trying to find Mills. Gets it to him. Now here's Exum. Drills it from outside.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Shot's good by Mills.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Yes, that goes in. 15 seconds left in the game. Murray against Giddey. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in
Teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Sarr. And it's Risacher in at the small forward. Good work there as it goes.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Wembanyama, no good. And here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Hayes, the pass to Sarr. Right side, Fournier. From deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Hayes. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
There's Bogdanović with the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Bogdanović. Doesn't go for him. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And out on the wings, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jovic, he's checked in for Jokic. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. Alex Sarr on top.
Most rookies who block a lot of shots also have a hard time staying on the floor. He's been disciplined and he's been good.
And it's so valuable to have a guy back there who can erase mistakes. Really important. On the ball, off the ball, doesn't matter. You put up a shot in his house, and he'll swat it out the door.
And this is why Bogdanović is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Wembanyama. The jump hook, and they pick up 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bogdanović from long range. Fournier with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Batum outside. Pass to Sarr. The 3-ball. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Bogdanović, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Finished off the break. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Wembanyama. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock. And no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Riza out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. The D looking helpless to stop Jokic.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
Here's Coulibaly. Sinks it from distance. Coulibaly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jokic. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Jokic the screen. Teodosic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Riza. Still no points. And it's good. 2 points.
And there's the ability to finish for Riza. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And it's Rupert missing. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Rupert. Shoots. Good on the jump shot. Here's Teodosic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. For 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Now here's Fournier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hayes with a screen. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, you've got to corral Fournier on these pick and rolls. I mean, he just knows how to pick the defense apart if you don't.
Outside Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sarr. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Sarr's got 12 points.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
covered by Wembanyama. Bogdanovic on the wing. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovic has got his third bucket of the night.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Hayes. Pass to Fournier. Here's Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. No good with a fallback jumper.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fellas, when you're on this kind of a roll, how hard is it to slow somebody like that down?
I wouldn't know.
And swinging back to that first half of action, it has been a close contest for the visiting team. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Hayes. He's scoreless. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. Hayes for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. They've got Hayes. Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Rizichet, and it's Fournier in at the 2-guard spot. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Hayes. Wembanyama screen. 14 feet away. Hayes misses.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Rizichet out there with Sarr. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Here's Sarr. Soft touch off the glass. Sarr's got 14.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points the hard way.
And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Wembanyama, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Now here's Hayes. Still no points. Pass to Sarr. Launches it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Jokic the screen. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Right side Fournier. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fournier.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Bogdanovic. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. No good from the wing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. Outside Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Bogdanovic, and it's rejected. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Second shot opportunity, and that's good for 2.
With defense that soft, You have to take them to task.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovic. And that one's good. Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got 8.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Bogdanovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 13 points in the game. Left side Fournier. Buries it down low.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now here's Bogdanovic. Koulibaly defending. Outside Bogdanovic for the tie. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Yabusele. Yet to see a basket. Koulibaly with it. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Here's Teodosic. And here's Jokic. Here's Guterich. And there's a pick. And he comes up with a bucket.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Jang. Shot clock at 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jang's got his first points of the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
And he can't hit the second. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Wembanyama finds Hayes. Three-pointer, no good. Bogdanovic on the wing. Fournier covering. Pass to Jokic. Over Rizache. Jokic shot is good. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
From deep Sarr. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Jokic, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Wembanyama against Jokic. Here's Sarr. Here's Hayes. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th. There's the double with Bogdanovic. Pass to Sarr. And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. There's 18 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Puts up a deep 3. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Lets the 3 fly. No good.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one...
Not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Şengün against Zubas. Pass to Şengün. Here's Sapahi. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here is Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Biberovic. All alone. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here is Smith. Back to Šarić. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Šarić playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Pass to Biberovic. Here's Osman. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Zubac. His last outing, he had 8 points. Hazonia kicks to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Šarić gets it to go from beyond the arc. Šarić has got his second bucket of the night.
Now Šarić is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at three ball.
Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's great to see Bogdanovic spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Here's Osman after the basket by Dario Šarić. And the three ball is good. Osman's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Hazonia. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Šarić. From outside, off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Larkin. Zubac defending. Nice shot by Larkin.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Zubac. Still without a basket. Count the basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Şengün against Zubac. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Şengün no good. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Šarić. Down low. Hazonia with the ball. Šarić outside. Takes the three. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. There's the pick. Ulabai. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Misses the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. This one for three. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns. And then on Thursday, Bogdanovich looking around. Latrey, good on the three-point shot. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Korkmaz. Nothing on the board. Ulabai. Hazonia defending. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün, GA, is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Šarić outside. Hazonia on the wing. Šarić right side. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Here's Biberovic. He has yet to score. It's stolen by Šarić. To the middle. Here's Hazonia. Misses from short range. Here's Larkin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Šarić. He's got 8. Here's Hazonia. And the layup is good.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Larkin looking it over. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Larkin.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that big-time home court advantage.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season. And that is it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Dario Saric.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Saric is out there with Hazonia, and it's Smith. Then it's Ivica Zubac. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. He has been just great so far, up at 56%. 2 points, that one goes. Hazonia's got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Larkin. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Jump shot is good that time. Larkin's got his second basket. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Pass to Saric. Here's Smith. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Larkin. For the lead. A shot off that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Zubac. Nails the baby hook.
Just too determined. Zubac's finishing strong.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Pass to Biberovic. Here's Larkin. And he hits it to tie the game up. Larkin's got his third bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Screen by Zubac. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Larkin. He's got 7 for the lead. The shot comes out.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Saric kicks to Hazonia. 1:10 left in the third. Screen by Saric. To the wing right side. Good on the triple. He has 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Here's the 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Bogdanovic, no luck. Thing is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one. They set the pick. The three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Now, here's Bogdanovic. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Perkichin. A three-pointer is right on target. Perkichin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Bona. Here's Osman. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That one goes. Count it.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that one falls from Šarić. And 61% showing all of the indications of an offense that is locked in. Pass to Şengün. Banked in off the glass.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Šarić outside. Hazonia with the ball. Back to Šarić. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith for 3. Craps in the tray.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the inside. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Larkin. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. And here is Hazonia. Out to Šarić. Elbow shot. And he drops that one in.
I feel like for Šarić, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
And here is Şengün. Zubac defending with the shot. And again, it's Alperen Şengün.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The drive by Smith. Smith on the wing. Pass to Hazonia. Inside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Sapahi. No good from outside. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Hazonia. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the left wing. Nice shot by Larkin.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocks down the trifecta.
Horrible collapse there, guys. There is simply no excuse to give up a wide-open three-pointer off of the dead ball inbound play.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Got it, and so the home crowd treated to a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.